shouldn't be able to transfer 20 grand just like that. Not without doing any checks. Look, it's not my security what he's looking at, pal.
I was going to ask you if you'd calm down.
I'm perfectly calm.
What did the bank say?
They can't do anything unless they get the police involved.
Kevin, we've been through all this.
Yeah, well, she stole 20 grand.
Yeah, and she's your daughter.
Yeah, don't remind me.
But I know what she did was...
Unforgivable.
It was very stupid, but she's really sorry.
Oh, so that makes it all right, does it?
No, of course it doesn't, and she does need to be punished, but you can't report your own daughter to the police.
Happy birthday, Mum.
Oh, thanks, love.
Oh, Sal.
Oh, forget it. Oh, you already did.
Look, I'm sorry. But it's hardly surprising, is it? Given what's happened.
It's beautiful, so.
Thanks, Mum. Shine out the picket. It really suits you, Sam.
Well, thank you, girls.
So that's it, a cheap necklace and everything's forgiven.
Kevin.
20 grand you stole off me, 20 grand.
I didn't mean to.
Of course you did.
No, Dad, I thought he was going to give it back.
Oh, I don't care, still stealing.
Right, well, I am sorry, OK? I am sorry. What else do you want me to say?
That was my deposit for a flat. Jack's nest egg.
Give her a break, Kevin.
What, just because he's not your kid?
And what has that got to do with anything?
Well, if it was your nest egg, and Rose's, you wouldn't be so blasé.
I'm not blasé. I'm just as angry as you are about
Oh,
it.
yeah, you're lucky.
I just don't think shouting at her is going to do any good.
You may as well cry, little fella, after what your sister's done to you.
Quite finished.
I'm taking him to crash. And as for you, I haven't even started.
Shan. Shan. I'm trying to do my work. Sophie.
Well, why are you being like this?
Because I need to get my coursework done. But you've not said a thing all morning. So? I thought it was on my side.
Shan, look, you wanted to give to that charity just as much as I did.
I didn't steal money for it, though, did I?
Yeah, well, I thought we was going to get it back, and you know that.
That isn't an excuse, Soph.
You sound like my dad.
Yeah, well, on this one, he's right.
Shan, just because I'm your girlfriend doesn't mean I've got to support you no matter what.
Well, yeah, it does. That is exactly what he means.
Oh, well.
That's what you want in a partner?
Then you're best off getting a dog, aren't you?
Where are you going?
The library.
Well, what time will you be back?
I don't know.
Late.
Go on, Kev, let it out.
Hey, imagine it's them with all your money.
Somewhere hot, drinking cocktails.
Having the time of their life.
All thanks to the Bank of Webster.
Hey, Norris, you see that? That is a man on the edge.
Well, I don't blame you, Kevin. I was in the Rovers early with that James, and I told him to his face. I said, what about poor old Kevin, eh? All that money gone just like that.
Hey, hope he's blown a gasket.
Come on, showtime.
Oi! Have you heard from your mates yet? Who? You know who? Let me rip me off.
They're not my mates. Leave it alone.
20 grand you lost me.
It wasn't my fault.
Give me my money back.
I haven't got it.
I don't believe you. I reckon you put Sophie up to it.
I didn't. I
Liar! You brainwashed my daughter. She was a good, responsible kid till she got involved in your cult.
We were just trying to help people.
Help yourself.
Better do something.
No, leave him to it.
Get off there.
Don't just shout.
Hey, whoa, come on.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Well, James is just as much a victim as you.
Yeah, we'll see what the police has to say about that.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, you will be.
Sweetheart, you're right.
Dad, what are you doing?
What I should have done yesterday.
Mummy's ringing the police.
Kevin, what are you going to tell her?
The truth, that she stole my money.
But you can't.
Put me straight through.
Stop him.
Oh, give me that phone.
Oh, Dad, please.
Kevin, why are you doing this?
Because she needs to learn a lesson, and so does that James.
They're not the villains here.
Yeah, I'd like to report a theft, please. Oh, good. The police.
OK, you've made your point, Kevin. Just send them away and tell them it was all a mistake.
Dad, please.
Well, it's a bit late to be thinking of that now, isn't it?
Oh, you can't do this. You can't report your own daughter to the police.
Watch me. Come in, officer.
Do you know what, officer? I think we might be wasting your time.
Is that right?
What I mean to say is this is probably a domestic matter.
Come again, Sal. Those scumbags, they practically groomed our daughter.
That's a slight exaggeration, Kevin.
All right, what would you call it then, eh? They lured her in with some sort of sob story, filled her head full of rubbish, and the next thing we know, she's packed a job and working like a slave.
Is this correct? Young lady, I'm asking you a question. Is what your dad's saying true?
Sort of, yeah.
Right. Now we're getting somewhere.
I knew it was sus at the beginning.
Excuse me, sir, I'll take it from you. Information was handed over when?
Last Thursday.
7th of July. Check? Cash?
I did it over the internet.
Yep, this is the information they gave Sophie.
This money, I assume it was a inheritance of some kind?
It was a lottery win.
Oh, that explains it then. They've probably seen your face in the newspaper.
It was my win, and it wasn't publicised.
Okay. Also need your bank details, Miss Webster.
Well, it wasn't in her account. It came out of my husband's.
All right. Now, I'm slightly confused. Which of you made the transfer? Well, I'm waiting.
I sent him the money.
I don't understand. 5 minutes ago, you were telling me how suspect they were.
Yeah, well, my little girl managed to convince me otherwise.
He's naturally very charitable.
Yeah, that's me. All out.
Oh, thank goodness that's over. I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like I've aged 10 years.
Dad, I'll never...
Save it!
Kevin, don't be like that.
Well, I've lied for her, Anna.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have phoned the police in the first place.
Oh, come again, Sal. But I've been robbed in case you hadn't noticed.
Yes, I understand that, but causing unnecessary anxiety isn't going to put it back, is it?
And what about my anxiety, Sal? That toad-hag James is swanning round without a care in the world.
You can't just keep blaming him.
Watch me.
Oh, hi, you missed all the drama. What drama? What's she about?
Kevin called the police.
Are you kidding? Yes, maybe I'll finally get what I deserve, eh? No, it's all when I said that.
Yeah, well, thanks a bundle. Give yourself another bonus, you flaming parasite. You owe me 20 grand.
Kevin, calm down and tell us what they said.
2 words. Do one. The delightful Lisa at Customer Services reckons I've not got a leg to stand on.
Well, that's not right. You've got fraud protection.
Exactly. The operative word being fraud.
I don't understand. The money's left your account.
Yeah, but the police think I'm the numpty who's transferred it, so no crime, no compensation. Yeah. You and your mates have turned me over good and proper.
Thank you. I'm sorry for just coming around like this. I was probably the last person you want to see right now.
Hey, none of that. Oh, you're always welcome in this house, Sophie.
Thank you. I just needed to speak to someone that don't hate me.
Your father doesn't hate you.
Really? Because he could have filmed me. Called the police.
They've been round then?
Yeah, about an hour ago.
What did your dad tell them?
Nothing. He just took the rap himself. Said he transferred it and everything. Trouble is, the bank aren't going to cough up now.
Oh, because he accepted liability?
Sounded like it. You know, what was I thinking?
You weren't. You were feeling. I've been there myself.
Yeah, well, I'm a thief.
Don't you dare say that. The only thing you're guilty of is trying to make a difference. Maybe in retrospect it was foolhardy, but life's about rolling the dice sometimes.
Yeah, well, I still lost a fortune.
I'm as much to blame as anyone.
No, this is actually my fault.
The fault lies with Rob and Janet, or whatever their real names are. Your conscience is clean, kiddo.
Not sure I believe you, but it's nice to hear.
Come here, you.
Thank you. Right, well, we'll leave you to it anyway.
Let me know if there are any more developments.
I will do. Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, well, I'd better get back to the Rovers. Deirdre's waiting.
Well, I'll catch you up.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
We need to meet.
Sophie wasn't acting maliciously.
Oh, and that makes it all right.
She just made a terrible error of judgment.
How the hell did we come at this, Sal? Started to think that lottery win's a bit of a curse.
It's not about the money.
So what's it about?
It's not the time.
No, come on, you started it. What's it about?
Okay, fine. It's about us. It's about our daughter having to go elsewhere to look for role models.
Whoa, let me stop you there. I've done everything for that girl.
Yeah, everything except be a proper father. You need to take a long, hard look at yourself, Kevin. Because if things go on the way they are, you're going to be losing a lot more than a poxy 20 grand.